And here's the Vegan's Almanac for today, the 24th of January, 2025. It's the birthday of Bryant Terry, born on this day in 1974. Bryant Terry is an African-American vegan chef, food justice activist, and author. He has written 4 vegan cookbooks. He won a 2015 James Beard Foundation Leadership Award for his food justice work. In 2021, he was awarded an NAACP Image Award for his book Vegetable Kingdom, which received a starred review from Publishers Weekly. Terry attended graduate school at New York University, where he earned a master's degree in history with an emphasis on the African diaspora. While at NYU, after hearing a hip-hop song about factory farming, he switched to a plant-based diet and started reading about early efforts to address food injustice. He then enrolled in the chef's training program at the Natural Gourmet Institute for Health and Culinary Arts in New York City. In 2001, Terry founded Be Healthy. The program taught children in underserved neighborhoods how to cook in an after-school program, sending the kids back home with their prepared foods to provide their family with a meal. He led chef educators in reaching out to thousands of youth in the United States. Since 2015, he has been the chef in residence at the Museum of the African Diaspora in San Francisco, where he creates public programming at the intersection of food, farming, health, activism, art, and culture. The publication of Buddhism and Veganism, Essays Connecting Spiritual Awakening and Animal Liberation by Will M. Tuttle, illustrated by Madeleine Tuttle, was on this day in 2019. Many of us are surprised to discover that Buddhist monks, lamas, and teachers often eat the flesh and secretions of animals. What is the underlying relationship between Buddhism and veganism? Can we awaken spiritually and morally while participating in our culture's ongoing abuse of animals for food and other products? Do the Buddhist teachings require or even explicitly encourage vegan living, or is veganism seen as a personal choice? As Buddhism continues to spread and as interest in veganism is burgeoning, these questions are heating up and call for a more thorough investigation. This book is a collection of teachings and stories by people who share a variety of insightful perspectives on how spiritual awakening and animal liberation interconnect and reinforce each other, making a better world for us all. And here's a Buddhist tale for today, The Dog King. The Dog King came out from under the throne and faced the mighty King of Benares. He bowed respectfully and asked, "Your Majesty, was it you who ordered that all the dogs of the city should be killed?" "It was I," replied the king. "Dogs ate my rich, beautiful chariot leather and straps." "Do you know which dogs did this?" asked the Dog King. "No one knows," said the King of Benares. "My lord," said the dog, "for a king such as you who wishes to be righteous, is it right to have all dogs killed in the place of a few guilty ones? Does this do justice to the innocent ones?" The king replied, "Since I do not know which dogs destroyed my leather, only by ordering the killing of all dogs can I be sure of punishing the guilty. The king must have justice." Then the Dog King said, "My lord, no poor dogs from the city can enter the well-guarded palace compound. You are blinded by prejudice. It is your dogs who are the guilty ones. Nevertheless, to kill any living being is an unwholesome thing to do. This is because of what we dogs know, but men do not seem to know, that all life is related, so all living beings deserve the same respect as relatives." The King of Benares bowed before the Dog King and said, "O great King of Dogs, I have never seen anyone such as you, one who combines perfect wisdom with great compassion. Truly, your justice is supreme. I offer my throne and the kingdom of Benares to you." The enlightened being replied, "Arise, my lord. I have no desire for a human crown. If you wish to show your respect for me, you should be a just and merciful ruler. It would help if you begin to purify your mind by practicing the 5 precepts. These are to give up entirely the 5 unwholesome actions: destroying life, taking what is not given, sexual wrongdoing, speaking falsely, and drunkenness. The king followed the teachings of the wise dog king. He ruled with great respect for all living beings. He ordered that whenever he ate, all dogs, those of the palace and those of the city, were to be fed as well. This was the beginning of the faithfulness between dogs and men that has lasted to this day. The Dog King. This has been the Vegan's Almanac, with the reminder that the first precept of Buddhism is to refrain from killing any living being.